sorry. The tutorial expects you to have a GitHub page first, I mean the GitHub account, then using the opportunity of GitHub page feature, we will create the tutorial that you can easily manage your works within the single GitHub page. So I will share this column with,
yeah, we will share it definitely when later. I think it's, or I already probably shared it, but if not, I will share it.
Okay, great. So what we can do first is we need to have a GitHub account. I think all of you has a GitHub account. So creating GitHub account is very easy. Just what you need is a working email. So if you have working email, you can easily create the GitHub account. Then once you create the new GitHub account, you will have a repository that this kind of repository. This is a repository that I just created for this lesson purpose. So then once we have a repository, then what's expected from us is we need to create the new repository here. Then while creating a new repository, GitHub, if you want to keep your repository as only GitHub file that other people can clone and use it, or if you want to create your GitHub repository as a GitHub page, the two scenarios are different. If you want to create as a GitHub page, the only thing you want to do is using your GitHub account name. Let's say in our case, now we have 10 Acad Studies, the GitHub account name. Then just we need to create the new repository name with GitHub Acad Stud, which is our username, .github.io. This is what we are expected to do. It's just showing me a warning because I have already created the same repository here with the same account. Then once you get the green, the confirmation, the right sign here, the next step is making your repository public. That if you make it private, that means your repository will be only accessed by you and another collaborators that you allow through setting. But if you make it public, means you need it become open for everybody. This is what we are going to do, because we are not creating the repository. We are just creating the GitHub page, which will be displayed as in the browser as HTML page, and everybody can easily interact with that. Let me show you one. This is my repository. So once you create the details there, it will look like this. So now we are going to create something which is similar to this kind of page. So let me go back then. So the good thing should be, let me delete this repository and I will recreate it to show you process easily. Or I will go through this. Yeah, this can be also possible. So let's create. Sorry, it will not allow still. So what we can do is we will.
Can you create with?
Yeah, let me delete this, and I will create the, because it needs the username, the new username here. Great. So let's create the new now. then pin account stud.github.io. It's already public. So here we can add the README file, or we can skip that one, and later on the README is the first page that we expect, so we will add the new file there. So now we have the repository, which is named as our username.github.io. Then the next step is passing through setting tab. So under setting tab, we need to select the theme here under GitHub page. Here, just go down, and here we will get the GitHub page. So here we can choose the theme. So there are a lot of themes which are by default provided by GitHub here. So let's select this one. This is the one that I'm currently using, or we can use this one too. Then selecting this means our GitHub page will look like this. So let me select this and create something here. So the next step is here, this is the index file, which is like, we can take it as index.html as a root. When someone access our page directly, this index.md will be file, and this page will be open in the browser. So here we need to modify the content of this index.md with our new project. So let's say let's remove this one, and so here write up is a bit different from writing HTML. We need to get familiar with markdown format. So, I have shared the two interesting links about markdown tutorial in the collab that I have created for this lesson purpose. So Yabi will share that collab with you, and you will get the detail about how to create the image, how to create text file, how to make bold, whatever thing that we can work in HTML can be also edited here. So let's say data science. So simply welcome. So where I am. Yes. I think yeah, sorry. So this is something. So just let me commit the change here. So if you go to the same page, setting, and if you look at here, it's showing us your site is ready to be published as this link. So if I navigate through this link, we will get a kind of page which looks like this. So you can create the new tab, because everything that we are working is HTML5. The MD format is simply converted. So under this, we can add the link here. So we can open this index.md file, edit and add whatever thing that we need. We can create the menu, because actually here it's recommended to use MD format, but we can also use the HTML tags too. If I write simply B here to say bold, so it will create something with bold data science. Yeah, it works. So you can create a menu using HTML, simply using the UL and the OL tag, or you can use even the latest HTML5 format simply to create the menu. Then you can add list of your projects and navigate through that. So the other thing is, if you want to change, if you want to change the theme to something which is existing, let's say there is an interesting theme which is created by data optimal group. So the only thing you are expected to do is, instead of adding your own, just you need to navigate through this page. I have shared the link here through data optimality. So the only thing you are expected to do is just fork this data optimal.github framework. This is the framework, just the framework that allow you to create any of these templates. So you can use any of the template and create your own, just editing the content of page, the content of YAML file, and same. So let me fork this file. Yeah, so here under Tenacard Studio, we have this data optimal. So fork means just we are cloning the remote data optimal.github page to our local repository. You can do this from your desktop Git bash, or you can directly use it from through the browser too. So here, the only thing again you are expected to do is changing things included under page. So you can, only 3 pages are currently included here. You can, if you change things included under about.md, like so the only thing you are expected to do is changing the header information, the link information, and things that you are expected to be, you want to include under the about link of the page. So it looks like, let me publish this one. So let me publish this one. So yeah, but similarly here we have the data optimal.github.io pages, the page that we clone from another framework, but still GitHub only allows us to use our username as a starter of the repository name, otherwise. So we need to use acardstu.github.io because we have the same name here. It will not allow for now. But if you want to skip this step and clone, fork the existing framework and simply edit the content, you can create your own. Even you can set the name. You can change the name of, let me show you. So instead of using github.io, you can use like tenacard.org or tenacard.com for your blog name. So in that case, if it allows me, let me show you. Let me choose the master branch here. Yeah, here, if you like, if you have the page like tenacard.org, so when the user navigates through tenacard2.github.io, it will directly redirect to the tenacard.org in this case. So yeah, because it's not navigating because there is the conflict in the name. Here I'm using data optimal. The data optimal is, yeah, so you can go through the details. You will get the detail from, I have included how to get some of the important features to, I mean, to set up the data science portfolio using the existing customizable page. Even the data optimal has an interesting tutorial that allow you to create simply how to create the same page or the same GitHub page that you can clone their own GitHub page and you can customize it to the way which is accessible by your own project. So for all the GitHub page, there is one file which is called config.yml, the YAML file. So you are expected to change the some of the information included under the YAML file, like the title, the name of the author, the description, the base, URL information, which is the domain name that you have changed earlier, or the avatar, the logo. So if you change this detail information, you will have something that looks like this, which is a bit more user-friendly page than the default one, but you can still customize it to your in your own customizable format. So this is how you can go through it to create. But another important thing that I want to add to you is just when creating the GitHub page, creating the page is an important step, but one thing expected from you also is selecting the important project that you can keep in your repository. So instead of just copying something which existing in the in public repository. So if you go through this dataquest.io blog, so you will get some important notes from where to get some messy data that you will get challenged to create your own page, your own projects as a startup that any company can easily get the information and get interested of your works. So these are some of important concepts I have. So I'm happy if you have some more question and then you can talk things. Hello? Anyone? Anyone who has a question?
Okay, so yes, great. So if you guys have questions, this is the time. If your connection is not good, just type your question in the chatting window, and Abebawu will just reply. So yes, I want to say thank you, Abebawu, for this presentation, and also I have recorded this meeting so that I can share the recording video with Guy later. And it could also be great to get your collab actually, so that I could just share with them. I don't know how we're going to process with that, or maybe you are going to share with Yabi, and then I will get the things with you direct. Yes. So guys, feel free to ask your question.
Okay, okay. I have a question.
Okay.
Good afternoon or good morning.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Good.
I wanted to know about that changing. You talked about changing the name of your repository of the GitHub page. Please, how, like, I created another GitHub repository that it's maybe its name is git my name dot github.io. They now put forward slash git Jekyll something something. Is there a way I can now rename that page to now be redirecting to the official github.themarina.github.io? Like it's created in a new place, like a new subfolder, something like that. So is it possible for me to bring it back to the normal folder of my website? I don't know if you understand that question.
Okay. Imagine if I get you, are you saying is it possible to change the name of the repository to something which is understandable or?
Let me explain it again. I created my own page in a different sub website. I don't know how to put it, like in another forward slash something. So I want to now make it my own page. That's what I'm doing. Is it possible for me to rename it from my name dot something forward slash to just my GitHub name, something like that?
So you have a repository which is out of, I mean the page which is out of the GitHub repository. So you want now to merge the existing page with something which is accessed from github.io. Is that the case?
Yes, yes, something like that. Thank you. Yes.
Okay. So what you can do is just if you have the HTML files there, so just copy those all HTML files under pages directory, or you can list all the files under the root directory and just create the one index.md file. In that file, you need to create indexes, which are, I mean, list of links which points to files that you have created. It is easily merged. But the only thing you need to do is creating the initial repository is index.md. Then under that repository, you can list out all the links you need.
So I don't know how to do what you said now with linking it to the root repository or what you said
I
here.
mean, let me share once. So let me open my repository and how I have listed the things there. So that make I think things easily understandable. So let me show you how to keep the link working. I'm just saying something that looks like this. So if you have, if the name, this is similar to anchor href in HTML. So, did you get what I'm saying? Just pass the link of all the file exist either remotely or in the local using href under reference here, or using the markdown. The name of the blog here, like ABCD, then under the curly brace, you can put the link here. Let's say HTTPS.
Okay.
Okay. If I get you, or is that
Thank you very
something?
much. Thank you very
Yes.
much. Yes, I understand. Thank you.
Abebawu, can you see in the chatting window, Patrick just asked a question, so you can just look at that.
Oh, okay. But when I try,
This is the same question I was asking. This is the same question.
Okay.
I think in your the problem is in your GitHub.io page, there is a page which is written with your repo name.md file. Or you change it to the path in somewhere else. So the only thing GitHub is looking for is if there is username.github.io as a path, it will initiate that, the index.md file from that path or that repository. Or if you change the domain name, it will look for your domain name, and similarly, it will look for index.md under that domain name, under that repository. So otherwise, it's mandatory to keep index.md file as a home page. So otherwise, this will be fired while you call the page. So you can keep your repo name as the external file, and I think the possible solution may be recreating the single repository to rename that.
Okay. So I was just asking something just by curiosity. Is the difference between I'm talking to Patrick? Is the difference between the both you're providing is just the I at the beginning? So I saw Patrick and following things, and then I saw I Patrick. So is there all the difference? Yes. Okay, you're not to account. Okay, okay. No, I think okay, okay. That was it. Okay, okay. But anyhow, I think we get the recorded video, and I think Patrick, if you have a more question, maybe. Okay, okay. So if you have you still have having the issue, ask directly in the Slack channel, and I will think Yabibal about that, and so that we get more things about the answer to make it clear. No problem.
Yeah, it would be nice. I will be also available there. So if you put any questions there, I can give you
Yes.
some notes plus responses related to your queries.
Okay, 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 sure. Okay, do you not have a response? Okay, okay, sure. So Ababa, I hope you have done right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, sure. So okay, I didn't present myself before. I'm Jean from 2017 Then Academy. So nice to meet you here. So I'm just helping guys with data science projects so on daily management. So I am very glad to meet you here, and hopefully we are going to collaborate later. So I will share the screen recording, and I just say it will be great get the collab tutorial also your professor so that I can share with guys. So if you can just let's just pass it to Yabi, and then I will ask this to him and then share with guys. Yes. So
Exactly. I will
yes.
send the link to him. The
Okay.
link in
And
the platform, yeah.
okay, and also I realize it's very important, guys, to create to have actually a GitHub page like the one Abebawu just produced, and because it just represents your CV is like your LinkedIn profile as a data scientist, and so even me, I'm just learning from. I told you I don't know everything. I'm learning from you. I just learned from Abebawu. I just want to take to say thank you, and it will also be great if you can also share with us link to access your page, so that we look on that when we are producing. I think it make the things more easier. Like, yes, so I don't know how we're going to get that, if you are just going to share the link here right now in the meeting, or if you are just going to add the link of your page into the Colab tutorial. Anyhow, it's great. Yes, just see how you can do, so that we get the link also, so that it make it like in terms of images or what we want to go. Yes, we have an idea first, and then I think it make it more easier. Yes. So please share, and so I think that's all. So guys, you have also a tutorial on. Oh no, I think we have both groups here. So for the Ethiopian group, you have a tutorial just now. I think in about 10 minutes. I will ping Mustafa about that, and for the rest, you just have to continue on your assignment, and that's all for this time. So thank you so much, Abebawu, and let's talk another time. Yes.
Sure. Thanks. I will share the detail in the Slack, and let Yapi will contact you.